How often do you find yourself on the go running errands or at work, starving, and there's simply no healthy options for you to eat? This is no surprise because healthy and fast food generally do not go hand in hand. There is a simple, easy answer to this that has not been utilized to its full potential generally. The answer is the sandwich. With just a simple preparation and a little bit of forethought, you can solve the healthy eating problem very easily. A simple sandwich, you can get half of your daily nutrition, and it's delicious and portable at the same time. They have been around for centuries, but generally the potential for a well-rounded meal is not utilized. Today I will talk to you about how sandwiches became popular, what kind of nutrition your body needs, and then I will demonstrate how to make the perfect sandwich with the ideal nutrition. Some forms of sandwiches have been around since ancient times, however, it never became truly popular until John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, created them. Basically, he was an avid gambler, and he needed to be able to eat with one hand and still gamble with the other, so his chef came up with the sandwich. That way he could eat without having to leave the table. After this, they became very popular in gambling circles, and then later in late night meal parties and stuff like that. And not surprisingly, eventually they became very popular with workers. Railroad workers and builders could make themselves a sandwich, wrap it up, and just put it in their pocket and go. Eventually this trend traveled to America because of its convenience, and bread and sliced meat became a staple in most houses. However, most of the sandwiches were very basic with just bread, sliced meat, and mayonnaise, and there wasn't a whole lot of sustenance to your body. So, in order to make the perfect sandwich, we must look at the food pyramid to determine what our bodies require for optimal nutrition. Now, what most people don't know is the food pyramid is actually a thing of the past. In 2008, Michelle Obama and the USDA decided that the food pyramid was too complicated and they wanted to simplify it. So now they have My Plate. So basically, what we have here is our biggest food group that is vegetables. You need 2.5 cups of vegetables a day, and that's pretty basic. It's just anything chopped up that equals a cup is your daily thing. Our next biggest group is grains. You're supposed to have 6 ounces of grains a day, and half of them have to be whole grains, so no white bread, no refined meat. 1 ounce of grains is basically 1 slice of bread. Next we have fruits. You're supposed to have 2 cups of fruits a day. This can also include juice or things like that. Then we have protein. So meat, it's basically 5 ounces a day, and that's pretty self-explanatory. If you have an 8-ounce burger, you've already gone over your quota for the day. And then our last category is dairy. You're supposed to have 3 cups of dairy a day. 1 cup of milk is a cup of dairy, or 1.5 ounces of hard cheese is also equal to a cup of dairy. So now that we know all the components that we need to have for our sandwich, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make it. So we're going to start out with our whole grain bread here. 2 slices, our staple. And then we're going to use the Dijon mustard instead of like a mayonnaise or something like that. We don't want any of those fatty, empty calories, oils and stuff like that. So now that we have our base on one side, we're going to use avocado as our condiment on the other side. 1/2 of an avocado is equal to 1 cup of fruit. So that takes care of some of our fruit for the day. So we're going to put half of that on here. And then we get down to our vegetable category. Instead of lettuce, we're going to use arugula. Arugula contains much more vitamins K, A, and B than lettuce. And we can really pile it on there to get our cup. Okay. The next we're going to use is an heirloom tomato. Heirloom tomatoes are better than like hothouse tomatoes because they contain more antioxidants and vitamins, which is just generally better for you than just a regular hothouse tomato. Next, we're going to put on our cheese, fresh mozzarella, which is very tasty, but at the same time it has less fat and calories than your normal cheddar, Swiss, hard sliced cheeses like that. So we put 2 ounces on there. For a little bit of flavor then, we're going to add some heirloom onions as well. Right, like so. And then to get our protein for the day, we're going to add 3 ounces of sliced turkey. Just like that. And cut it in half. And there's your full meal. So what we need to stay healthy, half of our daily allotment is right in this sandwich. We have a third of our full whole grains, half of the amount of veggies we need daily, a half of the protein, and a third of the dairy, and a fourth of the fruit. So if you consume this sandwich with 8 ounces of milk and an apple, then you get 2/3 of your dairy and 3/4 of your fruit. So knowing how simple and easy it is to make a sandwich and the benefits to your physical condition, it is easy to see why they are such a mainstay. As long as you follow the guidelines of the nutrition plate, you can continuously fuel your body with what it needs on the go. Thank you.